I'm finally back from my time skip arc. Let's get right into this. Like and sub if you're enjoying this new meta, and comment if not. I want to hear from you guys. Truthfully, school's just been kicking my ass. But anyways, this video is from like probably a month and a half ago. This was before the block rotation. This is blue yellow Nami against green purple Doflamingo. I'm actually so upset that the block rotation came in place because this deck would have actually been really good. Some of the new OP14 support that I got for the mono purple Doflamingo just fit in so well with this deck's playstyle, which is just stalling, which this deck does amazing because it has so many event cards that it can use at its disposal. Just like the sugar card that we just pulled, it's a great stall card. This was also recorded before Nami got her new support, like the 7-cost Robin and the 5-cost Nami. So this is just a very diehard Nami player just playing the deck they love. As much as I hate to admit it, I've really started to like stall decks. Like, I really enjoyed this green-purple Doflamingo deck. I'd consider purple Doflamingo a stall deck because just the redirect of the attacks just lets you live for so much longer. I even want to make my green-yellow law deck kind of a stall deck. I want to use the one supernova event that lets you freeze 7-cost characters and electrical Luna. I think that's where that deck needs to go, but I will definitely be posting a video on where we are going with that leader because I think he needs to make a comeback. Okay, this is turning into a yap sesh. Let's get back to the game. This sugar search is definitely for the new Doflamingo pieces like the 2K treble, purple Pika, and the 10-cost Dofi that we just got. I think Pika feels amazing in this deck because getting an auto ramp to get either green Dofi or purple Dofi is insanely good to me. We get to lock down the board even faster than before, and with the leader's built-in restanding Dawn to get amazing defense, it just feels amazing. I'm just really sad that we can't play this deck. I've played this Nami deck before, so I was aware that the player had kind of like a whole cake island build to the leader, which I thought was really cool and interesting since Nami's fit in the card is inspired by when the Straw Hats were actually at Whole Cake Island. I just thought that was really cool and fitting. Some of our player base do that with their decks. Also, look, Event Winner Girl, so cool. One thing very unfortunate about when you have to attach Dawn this way in a later turn just gives away your opponent 1, you aren't seeing your curve that you want, and 2, they're about to get ahead of you on curve. But I am going to use Offway to go searching for Pika or the 10-cost Dofi again. I had 2 in the deck at the time. We do get the Pika in that search. It's not integral, but like I said, it feels crazy good when you're ramping up to your bigger bodies in this deck. She's also pitching a card to make her leader 7k, but me being an absolute bot, I did not rest my leader to insinuate I was attacking. So, just so nobody's confused, I swung with my leader, but I did not rest him. And just like that, me happily mansplaining why I want Pika out there, she pops him! This is what I was talking about with the Whole Cake Island build. She just dropped a pudding to find a Big Mom. Well, I just think it's a really cool concept. Okay, so she gives her leader Banish and attaches all of her Dawn, I think? Yeah, attaches all of her Dawn to maybe get a life card trashed. But this Dofi leader is so good at defense, you'd think he was Prime Ray Lewis. We're going to drop another off-white to go searching again. This is another thing about green-purple Doflamingo. every turn is our turn. On your turn, it's also my turn, which is why I really like the leader. We're going to smack down an 8-cost Dofi to get some board flood going on. I'd say the best targets are that Virgo, the Rosinante to give us more Dawn on our opponent's turn, or the green cost Diamante blocker that restains himself after swinging. All are very viable options. This next turn, the Nami player most definitely 100% needs to get my Sugar Searchers off of the board. It is way too powerful to have 2 Searchers on board at all times to keep looking for events in this deck. I think next turn should be getting rid of the Sugars and then doing whatever else you wanted to do. And then I showed her my hand really quick just to show like the different side I made. Like I wanted to do a very hardcore freeze deck, so I put carrots in here, but it was wildly inconsistent, so another Dofi thing could have been put in. I felt like I was in a pretty okay spot here, so I took that swing. I'm very much anticipating her to play something along the lines of a Big Mom. I don't know what kind, because I feel like there's like 3 of them. It's the life or death Big Mom. I get to elect to give her a life card, or I trash a life card, which I will give her a life card. This upcoming turn, I was heavily considering using 10-cost Doflamingo, so I wanted to swing with leader first, see if she's going to give me the trash card to make her 7, which every Nami player should do. But I did get that swing in, I got a card out of hand. Now I can decide if I want to do it. I don't think 10-cost Dofing is a bad play here. We could definitely just elect to use the other effect, which is to just pop an 8-cost or less, and then she would lose that one big body that she has. Right here, I was just double checking that Shirahoshi doesn't get the effect if I were to pop Big Mom. It's just if I were to do that to Shirahoshi, she gets the life card. And we do decide to use 10-cost Doflamingo. Definitely going to use the KO effect instead of the no resting effect, since Big Mom was the only big body she had out there. Now I feel like we are at a point where I have too many big bodies out for a comeback, because I just saw a great curve, and the hand that the Nami player had didn't really give them any favors. She's then going to play the Big Mom card that lets her trash a card, and then it gives me the decision to trash 2 from my hand, or I trash a life card, in which I always decide to trash 2 life cards if I'm ever in that situation. It did feel pretty good this entire game seeing all of my off-whites for the searches, because it's just a free +4 and you get more counter. It's a great event, and I'm also just so sad half of the green Don Quixote stuff is rotated out. I'm still just depressed about the rotation if you guys haven't been able to tell. This is just me, but I feel like it's a little too early. I don't hate the idea, I just don't like that they're doing it so early. I don't think there's enough cards in the game yet to be having a whole rotation system. But yeah, as of right now, I would say we're in pretty smooth sailing. We have a pretty decent hand size, so we can just bring out a blocker in Violet, and then bring out a Rosinante to get out more Dawn for our events. I think we kind of stayed in control the entire match of board state, so I don't think there's really anything to quite worry about unless there's something crazy that can happen. But with a blocker out and we'll have 4 Dawn up after our turn, I think it's just good to play a little defensive and then swing everything else on our next turn. It is kind of crazy looking back on the build of this UI Nami now, knowing what she did to change it, adding all the new support, which is just insane to me. This deck is just awful now. I think it's absolutely crazy. Like, I'm not kidding. I want to meet the person who thought not to type block the yellow thriller bark stuff. I just want to talk, I swear. But it does raise some questions for me for just mono purple Doflamingo. I wonder if you can add more events in that deck instead of just the typical slow beam sword and a few other ones, because I kind of like how many events are in this Doflamingo deck. It gives it a lot of defensive support. I don't really know if any Dofi players out there are kind of messing around with the amount or what kind of events they're putting in that deck. I'd be really intrigued to see if anybody is running more events than what everybody thinks they should run in that deck. Oh, I almost forgot to shout out our sponsor for today, Sunlight, for absolutely ruining the entire board state. We can barely see some of the cards, so shout out Sunlight. Also, I'm very glad my semester is ending very soon because I can just get back to editing videos and just getting that nice long break from classes. So I have a couple other videos set up that I want to do. The next one that's coming out is going to be a box battle, which seems like it's going to be a really good video. I'm almost done editing that. And then after that, I think I want to do like a little thing on the sim, just kind of talking about the green yellow law leader. I think there's something there. There is something there that's going on with that leader, and we need to check it out because that's our boy. To kind of wrap up this video, I think I really want to rematch the UI Nami player that usually comes and plays. I'm going to use the purple Doflamingo, and she's going to use her new support. I think that'll be a really, really good game. It just really, really stinks that they got a little behind on curve. I feel like if they would have seen some of the cards that they needed to see on their ideal curve, this would have been a very different game. It really hurt them having to attach all that Dawn onto Nami that one turn, I remember, and there was another turn they had to do it as well, which was really unfortunate because if they kept up with their curve, I think this would have been a lot more of a competitive game. I think I wouldn't have really had my way with doing my events and just my gigantic board. But I am glad to be back making videos. This is kind of like a really fun pastime for me. It's just really enjoyable to just edit a video and kind of just talk on the mic and just give you my thoughts throughout the game and just kind of give a little yap session at the same time. So if you enjoy the matches and the future box openings, leave a like and subscribe. It doesn't matter to me, but it's cool seeing improvement. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.